This video teaches you how to register and sign in to the Regional Sector NCAP web form. Registration for the NCAP recording through this web form is a one-time process. You can sign in as many times as you need to once you've registered, and you can use the same sign-in year after year. So to register as a first-time user, click the dark green Register button at the top right of the home page. This fill-in form pops up. There, complete the details. So the email address you'll use to sign in, your first and your last names. You can register whether you're the farm owner, a share milker, farm records administrator, farm advisor, accountant, or some other role. You will be the person who approves the submission of records about synthetic nitrogen fertiliser application on the farm or farms. When you've checked the details of what you've typed and they are correct, click the Submit button. A success pop-up appears, advising you to check your email, and a message gets sent to your email address that you've nominated in that registration form. In that email there's a link to verify that email address. So this is a way of triple checking that no typos have been made. Do remember the link is only active for 24 hours. After that you'll need to go back and start the registration process again. Or if you decide you want to use a different email address, you can redo the registration process. So just clicking out of that, I need to pop off to my email and open up that email so the link to complete registration will appear. So here's the email that I've received. Open that email, you click in the Here link, which completes that registration. And remember to do that within 24 hours or you need to restart the process. By clicking here, that pops me out back to NCAP, and the thing that needs to happen now is creating a password. So to create your password, which is the same process to update your password if you want to change that or you've forgotten it, click on this hyperlink, and the rules about the password are sitting in here. They've got to have, your password head needs one uppercase or capital letter, at least one lowercase character, so not all numbers, at least one number, at least one special character, and it has to be longer than 10 individual characters, which makes it unique and helps provide that security. So you enter your password here. I'll just use one, and as with everything, you're asked to type it in twice again. That is to check that typos aren't being made. Click Submit, and I didn't match. There you go, there's an example. I will try one more time. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Everything's in there. I now have registered. I have a password which is unique to me, and I can now click this hyperlink and go back to NCAP itself. So we're back at this home page, and sign in is easy. You click your sign in button at the top right hand of the screen. A new sign in screen appears, and you enter that email address and password that you created through registration. Let's just do that now. So I've filled in that email address and my password and clicking sign in, and the tool itself will open up. Now it'll open at a dashboard view where you can view any completed submissions, start or complete a submission for a farm which has already been created, or create a new farm. This is me as a first-time user creating a new farm. There'll be another video about that. Anytime you want to log out, you go up to your initials at the top right-hand side of the page, and then you can log out. And that's the same way that you change your password. Having signed out, you can sign back in at any time. If you've forgotten your password, there's a hyperlink on that sign-in page that pops up where you can click and enter the email address that you used for sign-in and reset that password. It's the same process that you used to create the password when you first registered. That 24-hour link to your email, which you then need to click on the here, will let you get back in, and it will have created a new password. You can't use the same password that you previously used. So you can view this instruction again to get familiar with registering and signing on if you want to, or we move to the next stage, which is creating a farm if you haven't recorded an NCAP before, or we can go to start or continue a submission if you've already registered and you're adding a New Year's records to an existing farm.